Right, so here's the overview of my room. Look, you can see the floor. It's amazing. So this is from standing from the door. I'm going to start with this wall. Yes, I still have a bunch of dead buttercups from last year. I am keeping them for a reason. I've got a plan for these dried buttercup flowers and some jewellery. So they are there for a purpose. That isn't just a random thing. So I've got my writing books along on the top here, and I've got a lovely old box of, these are sort of scrap ribbons. I've got this trunk, is an antique trunk I bought from a vintage shop in Glastonbury, and that is full of my vintage, well, antique clothing that's waiting to be upcycled and used. My old vintage sewing machine. In this fun basket I've got elastic and zips. In this basket I've got clothing patterns. There's my family of mannequins. That pink dress is waiting to go in the post. I've just got to make a sash for it. My lovely ribbon thing that my daughter bought me for my birthday. These boxes in the corner have got my drawing and painting supplies in there, which has spilled out in plastic bags on the floor. So I need to sort that out. Got my Degas ballerina picture that my sister gave me years ago. There's my Amy Brown print, which I bought right at the beginning of her career. It's fantastic how successful she is now. This fireplace, which you can't see for a reason, is just hideous. I mean, this is this awful 1930s, oh, I don't know how to describe it. But this wall, eventually, this is a stone wall and was the original outside of the old house, which is from 1640. So the plan is to actually uncover the stone and have that as an exposed stone wall. But yeah, that's a project for the future. So this cupboard in the corner, this glass shows all the stuff. So I think I'm going to get some pretty curtains, pretty floral fabric or something to go behind here. So in here I've got my jewellery making things, my bag that I take with me when I do festivals with all my bits and bobs in. This is my pyrography stuff. Oh no, there's a bit more jewellery making stuff in that bag. Files of pictures. Before the days of Pinterest, I cut out pictures and I glued them into books and files. And that's what that is, and I can't bring myself to throw them away. I haven't had that crate down in about 5 years, so I've absolutely no idea what's in it. So that's that cupboard underneath. This is my pyrography stuff. The fact that I can close these cupboards is quite an achievement for me. I've still got to work on this shelf. This shelf here needs sorting. This could do with sorting as well. There's stuff there I don't really need. And this box is full of things waiting to be pyrographed. So that's that corner. That's my leather, because the cheapest way to buy leather is in bulk, offcuts in bulk. So that's what I often end up with. These are my original ballet shoes that I used to have. And these are a pair I bought recently which fit me now, mainly for photo shoots, because I'm really actually not the most graceful ballerina. My slightly skew tied clock that we bought when I thought we were moving to Cornwall. That was a present. It's my gorgeous view. I'm so lucky to have that view, and it's so distracting. I could just sit and gaze at it. It's just beautiful. My Clarecraft fairies. If anyone has any of these fairies for sale, please let me know, because I love them. Here's my desk. Gosh, this is going to be a long video. My notebook that I'm typing my words out of. Typing up the mess. My Scooby-Doo tissue box that I nicked from my daughter Jude. Pens. These are the notebooks I have to hand because I use them all the time. Candle. See, there's still, even despite the time I've spent tidying up, there's still like here, you just find yourself with things like, I have no idea what that key is for. I have 2 of these pink things. What on earth are they? I don't know. A dice, a shell, several pennies. I have, what's that? 10 francs? Franks don't even exist anymore. Well, at the moment. Stuff. My lovely corner, as well as this being my room, so I can have it how I want it and decorate it how I want it without needing to compromise on what my husband likes as well. I love this room for the memories. I didn't realise until looking around how personal this room is actually. I've got lots of gifts that people have given me in here. Yeah, it's really nice to have memories about. I've just spotted behind here, there's a picture of my first cat, Misty. Oh, that's Misty. And yeah, my great nan's wedding veil. My granddad did calligraphy, and this is waiting for a nice frame. I need to get a nice frame for this. This fairy dress, well, both my daughters wore that a lot, and I think that's from a stall in Glastonbury that I think inspired me to start sewing professionally rather than just making the kids' clothes, because I just loved everything on that stall. So this is my lovely corner, my pearls. These are all the cards I pick up and leaflets I pick up whenever I go to a fair. Obviously my sewing machine, my overlocker, or serger, if you're American. Now this corner is a bit of a junk corner. Oh, and my daughter Jude did that. Picture of my husband. Picture of my husband with my kids at Glastonbury Festival when they were little. So I'm getting distracted. Yeah, this area needs a bit of a sort through really. So there's still stuff to do here. I mean, under the desk is another mess altogether. Well, yeah. I don't really need to say anything about that. Also, this side needs sorting, particularly as this net curtain, which has been here since we moved it, doesn't quite reach the bottom of the window. So everyone can see all this junk when they pull up in the drive. And this is my notebook cupboard. So I have so many notebooks, they don't quite fit in. So that needs sorting. On that side, which I can't get to at the moment, is my sketchbooks. Okay, my rolls of fabric in that corner. Yeah, obviously all my cottons in there. My dad made this sewing box. Unfortunately the lid has come off. The lid is there, but the lid is never on it anyway, so that's fine. Oh yeah, other things. This was my nan's on my mum's side. This was my nan's on my dad's side. I've got lots of little things like that. These pins were my mum's. Presumably they were her mum's once as well. Less reminiscing. All my Glastonbury bags, which are partly used as storage for stuff. What's in here? I didn't even know that was there. Various things. Just a bag of Glastonbury bags, which is going to be a dress that I'm going to do soon. We've got a top which is waiting for me to mend. That's my bag of crochet. Underneath is my basket of tutu net remnants. More organised than you might think. That's thinner lace, that's wider lace. This one contains everything I need to make Khaleesi costumes. This one contains tray cloths and tablecloths. This one contains upholstery samples waiting to be used. This basket contains really pretty trimmy bits waiting to be used into making headbands and bracelets and just generally embellishing clothes. And this one contains jewellery making stuff. This, I don't know what to put in here yet. I've got an empty box. And then this is some vintage stuff that's waiting for me to sell. Goodness, this is really long, I'm sorry. That's generally my fabric shelf. So that's got fabrics that are a decent size that can be used to make into something rather than the scraps. These boxes here are scraps. So we've got blues and greens, blacks, whites, greys, browns, purple, red, yellow and orange in that one. And then I love this corner here. I randomly have a parasol I bought at Glastonbury Festival. That's the fairy flower garlands that I sell at festivals. That's my antique lace, yeah, and really nice, beautiful antique lace pieces. In that one there's more antique lace collars and cuffs and things that are to be made into things. I've got like trims and edgings in there. I'll have to get that out another time. Ribbons, bias binding, trims, embroidery, threads in that one, more ribbon, more tassel, and sort of fancy yarns there. Oh, and then of course on the back of my door, this is the modern lace section. Dark coloured lace, white coloured lace, pale coloured lace, bits and pieces, belts, and randomly a broomstick. So there we have it, that's my room. Like I said, I am just so lucky to have such a nice room. I know how lucky I am. Yeah, and if you're interested, I could do like a desk tour. I could show you all the bits inside storage boxes, and I'll definitely get the old chest out and show you all my antique stuff, because there's some gorgeous things in there. I could even do a whole video on just a notebook tour and introduce you to all the different notebooks that I've got. If you're a bit of a stationery nut like me, you might actually enjoy that. I believe it or not, I actually try to be really organised, and I have a notebook, a different notebook for everything. For example, today is Mother's Day today, and my kids bought me this really cool Gryffindor notebook. It's really lovely, and this has become my social media book, where I will make notes of what I'm going to do in my blogs and ideas for videos and that sort of thing. Yeah, anyway, no, I won't go through all that now. Let me know in the comments if you are actually interested to know what is in my millions of notebooks. God, there's still loads of stuff I've missed out. I'm under that desk. We've got a pile of photography magazines, some notebooks, a file of, I don't even remember what's in that file. This is a whole pile of picture frames that I picked up from a clothing down shop. That's my bag that I take with me when I'm doing my writing, because it's got the thesaurus in it. It's got my writing notes, the book that I'm writing at the moment, and those notebooks. There's more notebooks in there. I need a more attractive bag than just a Tesco one, really. This drawer here, I mean, this drawer has been, well, we've had this desk for 20 years, and I don't think that drawer has ever been properly gone through and sorted. And then they're just boring bills and the filing bit. So sorry I keep dragging on this video even longer, but give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed having a look around my room, and do subscribe for more videos if you're new here and would like to see some more. Okay, thanks for watching, bye.